GrustleMedia.com.
Sat 97 official number one is countdown time. Today we are sponsored by Verizon Wireless, and Dame Dash is in the building.
Holla.
Star of the new Ultimate Hustler show, debuting tonight on BET. I just read something from the. Hi, honey.
How you doing?
I'm good. I was just reading something from the paper.
Yeah.
They gave it a write-up today in the newspaper, right?
They did?
I don't know. Somebody made me a copy of it, and they were saying that the show is worth watching just to watch you alone on it. Do you get reviews?
I haven't heard of any reviews yet.
Not yet?
I'd like to hear them, though. I'm always curious.
So tonight, the show starts.
Tonight the show starts, yeah.
You seem very mellow today.
I'm in the
Unlikely.
mellow mood. I'm in the mellow mood today.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm used to being not behind the scenes, but, promoting other artists and other people in, their shows, whatever they're doing. And I'm almost like the talent. So it's kind of a weird place.
Shut up.
Yeah. I'm serious. Like when I was doing it.
It's a weird place.
Trust me. When I was doing it, everyone was really nice to me on the set. Like anything, I was like, wow. Like I'm used to being the one that has to fight for everything. But when you're the talent, everyone tells you what you want to hear. So I'm kind of knowing that because I've been in that position. But, it's all good.
So it's a new thing for you.
It's a new thing for me, yeah.
So this is what has you mellow?
Yeah, plus, I'm getting older, man. You're starting to feel mellow.
But today?
Today I'm feeling mellow. You know what I mean?
Today?
Mellow kind of thing.
Biggs is in the building?
Biggs is in the building.
I saw I just watched the piece of the first episode.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I noticed Biggs also playing a part in the program.
Yeah, Biggs is.
It looks really good. It doesn't look like any of the I don't know, like any of the other kind of.
Well, I tried to put all the things that I've learned in making movies and kind of apply it. Like when they first came to me with the idea of doing a reality show, I was like, I'm not doing a reality show. That's, it's corny. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that anyway. And, then when I kind of thought about it, I was like, this is the opportunity to talk directly to the culture. And if I could have control over it, I'm going to do it right. You know what I mean? And do something that people probably wouldn't expect. It's like when they first came at me, I kind of got I felt like people thought like I'd be yelling and, all that. Like that's what they wanted to see. And I was like, I don't yell because I want to yell.
They thought you were going to have like open bottle of Armadale at all times.
Yeah,
and
you're going to be pouring some liquor on some chicks or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I looked at it as an opportunity to educate, you know what I'm saying? And teach these old school ideals in which I came up from, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually I'm disgusted about a lot of things and the way the world goes around these days.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What are you disgusted about, Dame? This is a good place for you to tell everybody.
Just people aren't living by those ideals, you know what I mean? Like the death before dishonor, the no snitching, honesty, your homeboys come first. A lot of disloyalty out there these days. You know what I mean? You can't really trust nobody. And it's accepted because the people that are doing disloyal things are at the forefront of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So we're giving bad examples. You know what I mean? It was like back in the day, and this is just what I was taught. You know what I mean? Not to say it's right or wrong. This is what I was taught. Like going to court and like snitching, you know what I mean, was just taboo, and you couldn't come back around your neighborhood and, you were just an outcast. Now it's just tolerated, you know what I'm saying? And people don't feel no way about it, you know what I mean? And even like if you hang out with a snitch, it makes you a snitch, you know what I mean? Like you can't get no money with somebody.
I think people say they feel away, or they like to say, but it doesn't seem to be.
It's not old school no more. No one's living old school. No one's vintage, you know what I mean? And you got to remember, like I just came from Beanie's trial. And I'm watching dudes like sitting on the stand snitching, and it just bothered, and they didn't have no shame about it. You know what I mean? It was like not even, they were outside trying to talk to girls, and they had friends there to support them. You know what I mean? And then people testifying. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
How is Beans? He got the charges. The last group of charges were dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
He's free now. No more court system.
Free man. He's good.
Excellent. So what's the story with Beans? Because we've been reading all this about he might do this thing with 50, and I don't know. What's the status?
Oh, I don't really know nothing about that. Like, the thing about it is every time I see Beans, it's like we're going through some kind of adversity. You know what I mean? So we don't really talk business. But whatever Beans would ever do, I would support him. I think the misconception about the whole breakup of Rockefeller was that, like, you had to choose sides. And I always say, you ain't got to choose sides. What I wanted to do was set up everybody's own situations. Right. So Cam has his own situation. He actually has 3. And, I was like, yo, Beans, we got to set you up a situation. It wasn't like, come get with me. I don't really love the music business per se. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I want to be grinding for everybody all day long. I'd rather empower somebody, and I've always been like that. Even with MOP, you know, we were talking about. I was like, when I heard they was going to get down 50, you know, Lays called me before to make sure it was all right. I was like, you better go ahead, go get that money. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can't take you where you got to go, somebody can.
Doesn't that affect your business though, as having a, you know, the label and?
Not at all. Because like if you have so many artists, you can't concentrate on everybody the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like my main focus right now is Sizzler. And then we signed Graf, but Graf has his own little infrastructure with Chaz. A big shout out to Black Hand Entertainment. So that's the reason why I signed him. It's hard. I don't think people understand how hard it is to break an artist. When you got to start, like, you know, I got scratched. I had to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm too old to you know, run around the clubs and be fighting and be arguing and kissing everybody's behind and get my records played. You know, I just can't do it no more. I don't have the tolerance for it. And I never really did, which is why a lot of people don't really like me anyway, because I just don't play ball. You know what I'm saying? So
I'd like to talk to you about how that's affected your career. The fact that you think that a lot of people don't like you, but not yet. And also I want to ask you about the Rockaware thing, and we'll talk about the show a little bit. Of course, it debuts tonight. What time? 9? 8? 9?
9 o'clock BET.
9 o'clock BET.
9 o'clock BET, Ultimate Hustle, get money.
How long is it? An hour long? Hour long.
A whole hour of
weekly? Every new episode? Cake. New episode every week or whenever it comes out?
No, every week.
Every week. Okay,
every
good.
Week.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean?
You know, I mean, sometimes they...
Like that.
Okay. Tonight, 9 o'clock. Dame Dash is here. Hotlines are open. You want to talk to him? 1-800-223-9797.
Holla.
Yeah, you got number 4 today. It's Hot 97. Official number 1. It's Young Jeezy, number 2 today on the countdown. Hot 97, official number 1. Today sponsored by Verizon. And, damn, I didn't even say what we were giving away, right?
Nope.
I got tickets to the Bad Boys of Comedy Show, Madison Square Garden, Mr. C on the wheels, Dougie Fresh hosting. Dame Dash is in the building tonight. Show debuts tonight on BET. Ultimate Hustler.
Yep, that'll be me, Ultimate Hustler. Yo, did you see that Young Jeezy video?
I have not.
They made it off of Paid in Full, the movie I produced.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of hot, right?
It is hot.
Like
and you know what's funny is, like, I liked Paid in Full when I saw it the first time, but when you see it now, like a few years after the fact, it's just really like, oh man, that was really a good movie.
And you was in that movie.
I know. Yeah. And if you watch it really close, you'll see me crawling on the floor. And they made me do it like 25 times.
Yeah, that was an interesting day.
And I'm in the movie for half a second. You smacked somebody that day, right?
Oh my goodness.
On the set?
Yeah, and he ended up going to court.
He took you to court?
Yeah, he said I punched him in the face. Yeah.
Did you have to give him money?
No, I beat it. I'm never paying a snitch for something I didn't do. Never.
What about, isn't there something in the paper today that you punched somebody in your magazine or something?
Yeah, it's in the paper today.
What is that? Is that not true? Is that a false statement?
Actually, I have to say no comment. You know, but you know, people when they read things, I'm sure they can do the math. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just disheartening that people.
Who was the person? He's somebody who worked, put your magazine, ran your magazine for you.
Yeah.
Does he still?
What exactly did it say?
That you had an altercation, that you didn't like the way he did something, or he tried to get money from an outside source and you got pissed off and you like pushed him around. Roughed him up.
Instead of roughed him up. What does that mean?
I don't know.
You know.
That's why I'm asking you. What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing.
What'd you do to the guy?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
I guess everybody here should get a check. They all want to go to court. You know.
How many times have you been sued in your life, Damon?
I went to trial for lawsuits about 2 or 3 times.
How many times have people tried to take you to court? Yeah.
About a good 10.
Really?
A lot, yeah. And a lot of times it's like people that you wouldn't expect. You know what I mean? Like the dude you just spoke on, like he proclaimed to be one of the toughest dudes on the planet. All of a sudden, he's testifying. You know what I'm saying? We're looking like I can't believe. I was on the stand like I cannot believe. I was telling the judge, I can't even believe I'm here. That this is all right. You know, and then I hear he goes to the Cherry Lounge like, I might have lost that one, but I'm gonna get him again. Like, it's like a new hustle, man. You know,
suing.
That's snitching. Suing is snitching. You know what I mean?
Not in every case, I don't think. I mean, like, not for civilians.
Not for like
civilians get hit by a city bus.
If you get hit by a bus, yeah. Like,
yeah, like
if you have like an altercation with somebody, like I'm gonna go get $1 from it. I mean, that's not a cool hustle. It's not an honorable hustle. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you like push the issue. You know what I mean?
Back to the ultimate hustler. Are these things you talk about on the show? messages that you...
These ideals, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, no lying. Earn your money. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Be a man.
You said something before too that I've heard you say before, but never really talked about on the air, how people in the music business said a lot of people don't like you.
Yeah, they don't like me. And,
but number one, why do you think that is, Damon?
Well, a lot of people in the music business are very phony. You know what I'm saying? And they like to take advantage. Mm-hmm. And my job was always to defend my artist. And in that, I would not let anybody be phony. I would not let anybody pretend there was something they weren't. And I would never let them jerk anybody around me. So I did a lot of exposing people. You know what I'm saying? I bring out a lot of their insecurities. For example, like if somebody pretends they're tough and I come through and then, I might talk to them a certain way. Now all of a sudden they're not tough no more.
They don't like you.
They don't like me. And a real, can you say the B word?
I mean,
real bitch ass, whatever kind of guys. They can't get you back anyway but to try to hurt you in business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if there's a chance for me to move forward, they'll try to stifle it.
That's what my next question was. Yeah. Was that being that a lot of people don't like you, has that hurt you in your business? I mean,
the funny thing about it is, it's like as it relates to like Jay, a lot of the people that I used to have to destroy on his behalf are now his friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird in that way.
So when you guys separated,
he became friendly with the guys that I used to really disrespect for him. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I mean, do those people then also really try to hurt you?
Not hurt. You can't like overtly hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here. But you can definitely like not work a record, or if it's a choice of this or that, it's not going to be mine.
Let me play devil's advocate then. So isn't it the same thing as saying, so if you and Jay were a team and then these people don't like you, wouldn't they have to deal with you because if they like Jay or they were friends with Jay?
Well, so
then when you split with Jay, doesn't that leave you open to not? You know what I'm saying?
All the way. My chin is out at all times. So it's hard to get. A lot of times it is hard to get things done. But it's cool. I've always been like that because I don't care. I'm not playing ball. I just won't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not have nothing. But it always seems that I have an artist that's so good that you can't hold him down. And that's the only kind of artist I need.
That's how you feel about Sizzler?
Yeah. Like if I got to kiss somebody's behind to get a record played, then the record's not that good anyway. But if it's overwhelming, I ain't got to kiss nobody's behind. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. And that might be my crutch. You know what I'm saying? And also I'm very honest. So if I don't like somebody or I don't like something that they've done, I'll always speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like to them. I'm not going to be a coward about it, talk behind their back. I'll be like, I don't like what you do. I don't like how you do it. And I don't care who you are. Don't do it to me. And I might say that in front of their staff or stuff like that. And
you're going to be so entertaining on this show, Damon.
It's hard to eat, man.
Sorry, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a good show. I mean, honestly,
all of this kind of stuff, right?
You get a lot of
these kind of talk.
You get a lot of those. A lot of people pretend they want to be hustlers. You know what I mean? And they don't understand the work ethic that it takes, the integrity part of it. Or even like when I say hustler, to me, a hustler is a businessman with swagger. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not particularly great at anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but I've made fire from 2 sticks. You know what I mean? I do so many different things. And I try to do them well, but I wasn't trained to do none of them. It's just I'm happy to be here regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm trying to teach those ideals. Like, you don't got to go to school to be good at something. You just have to be a good person. You have to have good intent. And after you have that, and after you get success, you got to look out for the people that got you where you are.
Right.
And you never ever turn your back on your friends. Never. You know what I'm saying? So those are just the ideals that I'm trying to teach.
That's tonight too, by the way. His show starts on BET tonight, 9:00 every week. You can check it out. Sizzler. Well, we got a new song from Sizzler you got here, right?
Yeah. Big shout out to my man Sizzler too.
This is gonna be a bonus song. Now, what is this? A single? Just a song? What is it?
Sizzler told me he liked this song, so we're gonna play it. You know what I mean?
He's got so many songs in the can, probably, right?
He has so many. He has his album done. He's on his second album now.
All right, what is it called?
What's it called, Biggs?
I Love You, Baby.
I Love You, Baby. That was Biggs right there. That was Biggs.
Well done, Biggs. Well done.
Club man Biggs.
Sizzler. Bonus joints today. Dame Dash in the building. Sat 97 official number 1. Let's go. Yeah. Sat 97 official number 1 for hip hop and R&B. Jermaine. What is it, Mike? Angus,
like the burger. Like the beef.
All right. Jermaine Angus got tickets to the Bad Boys of Comedy show. Sunday, October 9th, Dougie Fresh hosting Mr. C on the Wheels at Radio City Music Hall. Congratulations. Thank you for checking out the countdown today. Dame Dash is here.
Holla.
Ultimate Hustler tonight, BET, 9:00.
Holla.
Learn a little something.
Yeah.
Be entertained a little bit.
Entertained.
So how does it work? Somebody gets fired every week?
Yeah.
Is it fired?
Not fired. He gets sent home.
Sent home.
Yeah.
Sent packing. And most of them are from out of town? Are they from New York or from everywhere?
One or two of them was from New York, but the rest are from out of town.
So they really packing up a bag and getting on a plane and going back.
Yeah, they got to get out of here. They got to get up out of here.
Bye-bye.
They got to go.
Night-night.
Yeah, but actually the thing about it is all the contestants are smart. They all aspire to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So to get on the show, you kind of have had to start your own little business, you know what I mean, or had some kind of hustle going on. So everyone that gets there, which is really funny, you know, comes thinking they know a little more than they do. You know what I'm saying, as it relates to business.
To get shut down.
Well, you know, just you start to see people's flaws and they start to break this. So you kind of see who's really fronting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we go over it. Like,
did I make the show?
Of course you did.
Okay, good.
You kidding?
I stopped by one of the days when they were doing the show.
You know, it was kind of intense, right?
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun.
A little intense. It gets intense. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know if I got edited out or something.
Come on, I'm in the editing room.
Okay, good. I made the cut. Good. Good.
Never that.
So wait, I didn't even ask you about Rockaware. You sold Rockaware.
I sold my part. Yeah, I thought it was time. You know, I'm a hustler. You know, it was that time.
So how hard is it for you to let go of that? I know I read something where you said you can't. I'm not emotionally attached to my businesses, and I try to make good business. But you have to somewhat, especially Rockefeller and Rockaware, somewhat be emotionally attached.
Rockefeller hurt a little bit, you know what I'm saying, just because of the way it went down. You know what I mean? Like having to give up the name and like signing Kanye and them telling me that they didn't want to sign him. And then that's the biggest artist over there now, and I don't get $1 from it. That bothered me. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
But for Rockware, you know, it was a hustle, really. Like not to say it was a hustle, but, you know, I designed everything up till maybe next summer. And, you know, there was a check on the table, and it was a good scenario for me. And that check makes it to where nothing bothers me. You know what I'm saying? For that $30 million, you know, I can't see how anything, you know, that would be ego.
Really?
It would be more ego. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like I've only had the company for 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to be really, like, would you be nitpicking? Like, if, like, let's say this, like, say Rockefeller now as it exists, or even Rockaware maybe next year when your stuff that you came up with is over. Yeah. Will you see stuff and be like,
absolutely,
critical?
I look at it like if I have a car and I put rims on the car and I hook it up, throw piping in it, you know, in the guts and all that pause, and I sell the car. You know, if I see somebody crash it, I'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's still a car I built, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's what business is, and that's actually what I'm teaching. You build equity, and you sell it, and then you start it again, and then you sell it again. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, the Rockefeller thing probably bothered me a little bit on an emotional level, just because it was my heart, my soul. I fought for it every single day, and I fought for my artist every single day. And for that to happen, I was bothered. But for Rockware, it's more like a joke. That was the big lick, boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was... All right, let me get that money, get up out of here. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So do you have more free time? I'd imagine you have... No,
not at all. Not at all. Because, State Property. Team Rock. Yeah. I ended up walking away with Team Rock, 75% of Team Rock. Okay. For the next 2 years, and then it's going to just dissolve. You know what I'm saying? It won't be no more. And
you still going to wear Rockaware?
You know what? There's a couple of the stuff I designed. I like.
You probably have a closet full of stuff.
Yeah, the stuff anything I like, I'm gonna wear. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? If I like it, I'm not like a... bitch ass. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna do that. If I like it, I like it. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. I designed it. You know what I'm saying? And I really did. Right. So I'm cool with the stuff I like, and I won't wear the stuff I don't like. You know?
I noticed you have a Team Rock.
Yeah, but
sweatshirt on.
Yeah. Team Rock. Team Rock for life. But also, there's other lines I'm gonna start, and then the Rachel Roy collection. She's doing her thing on the fashion side. You know what I mean? She's killing it. You know what I mean? So
she's definitely doing a thing.
It's like I feel like as I get older, and I was talking to you about this off air. You have to evolve. You know what I'm saying? It's like for the hip hop industry, you're gonna have to like move over and let the younger guys come up and help them and guide them through it and walk them through it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to being competitive with them. I feel like I'm kind of too old to be acting like I'm entry level hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So. Now it's time to evolve and do other things, see the world, and then I'll open the doors for the other. Like, honestly, I look at it like, I passed the mic to Cam. It's all him now. You know what I mean? Like,
we need to get Cam up here. Can we book Cam? Cam's overdue on an interview. We need to get Cam up here.
He's got lots of smart. Lots of things. We're
out of time. We're out of time.
What do you mean we're out of time?
We gotta go.
What do you mean?
We got rush hour on the way.
All right. That's cool.
I love you. I don't mean to. If I had more time, I'd give you more time.
How about I buy a radio station? We just stay on forever.
Yo, if you really wanted to buy a radio station, we can really talk.
Let's talk. What do you mean really want? Let's do it. Then I don't have to kiss anybody's behind and get my records played.
No doubt.
Pause. Let's do it. Word up. You know how to get it done. Let's get it done.
All right, me and Damon have to have a little talk. We're gonna get ready for the rush hour, which is next. Make sure you check out the Ultimate Hustler tonight on BET.
Right. Shout out to Boogie,
coming through. Shout out to Biggs,
Lucky, DDG, Team Rock, State Prop, Pro Kids, Teray Watches, America Magazine.
Wait till now to do that.
Everybody that doesn't snitch, and everyone that doesn't hang out with people that snitch.
And Thank you very much. The Rush Hour is next. Side 97,
Holla.
official number 1.
Graph.